It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line in a hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kirk. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, and the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
Pulls it in. It's Clark.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
He keeps it on a design run. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalling at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, trying to get off the field.
Third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The shotgun running play call. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he'll set up to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. The pocket breaking down. The sure hands. It's Simon. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Past the 10. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And they've got him.
Well, the home crowd making it pretty obvious. They clearly want the offense to go for it. Big fourth down play coming up.
All right, here we go. Fourth down and goal.
Here we go.
Huey keeps it himself. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
How about that defensive front and the linebackers collapsing down on the football? You would think that the quarterback sneak is a safe call, an easy call to get the yards that you need, but not with that push by that defensive line.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Quick throw to the right, it's caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is,
he's in the clear. Past the 50. At the 30 now. crosses the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up, as the stats reflect. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to advance on the football.
Return begins inside the 10. He's got him open. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner heads out of bounds. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last time they had it going, but got stopped on 4th and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down for the offense.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Rainbow Warriors will have 1st and 10 here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First and 10 now for the offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Carr. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
Back in motion now. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 10, set to kick it away.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, they get him again.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there, a defensive tackle. He never bought into that play-action fake and went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Breaks into the clear. They can't stop him. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. Buckeyes will crank up the tempo.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Breaks free. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going.
The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense is coming after him. Wildcat picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. On the run, it's Kaiser. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. offense in pre-snap motion. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He lets it go on the move. He tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure, and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important 3rd down play coming up. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Receivers are bunched together. Grab behind the line. It's Fuentes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It is brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Will the penalty wipe away the sack? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid it. It would have been a sack.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Quick throw to the left. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Rainbow Warriors will kick this away to begin the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments. They'll take a deep shot. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the holding call in the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback drops back. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The first down play, not a good one. Looking at second and long here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. This time it's complete. And will be brought down. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and for their one-on-one opportunities.
The Buckeyes will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. Come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short game.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on third and short on the plus 27. It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The defense produces 6 points.
Oh, my gosh. He completely baits the quarterback here. Quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
And the extra point goes up and good. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Breaks free. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. Now here comes the bunch formation. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On first and 10, looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Ohio State. The comeback is on. Extra point try coming now. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Some hard running there through a tackle. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And the Rainbow Warriors will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. They're storing for it on fourth down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught near the sideline. It's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. The stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. As we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Now the offense faces a third down, backed up inside their own 5-yard line. The defense figures to be aggressive here. What will the play call be? Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. the shotgun. He'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
13.
What a call by this offensive coordinator on 4th down. They saw that the defense was in dime. They dial up a run into the lighter box, and a great play call to move the chains.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, finally, there it is. I mean, we've been talking all game about this guy and his speed, and it's about time his best run of the game. And as we head down the stretch, he's going to have to keep that in mind, that when everyone's covered, take off and use his legs and make big plays like this.
The Rainbow Warriors pick up enough for a 1st down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Fuentes. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And on the carry, he's heading left. Past the 40. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the 4th quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
And they bring him down for a loss after the big game. They feed him the ball again, but the defense all over it this time.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get to him quick on the wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Did he get there on the ground? They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Hawaii. They jump on top now here in the 4th. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. Very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
We've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch. It's Williams. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. Cannot get the throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's swarmed by the defense. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Clark. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
With that, they should be able to hold on, Kirk, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left.
Nice solid run here by this back with a nice